Hey friends, this is Laura with Laura B. Floss Tube. Welcome or welcome back. I'm so glad you joined me today. This has been a long time coming video. I posted a picture way back last year somewhere on Instagram about these cute little thimble pins that I was making to give some gifts away at the guild meeting. And I had so many people say, oh, I want to see how to make that. I want to see how to make that. And I just never did it. So here we are at the craft table today making these cute little thimble pins that'll be great gifts for your sewing friends. We need to gather some supplies. So to make these pins, obviously they're a thimble pin, so you want some thimbles. I got these on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description box below. I put a cute little pair of scissors just kind of sticking into the thimble, so you want some of those charms. Also, we have some heart charms, and we'll show you how to add those. Jump rings, of course, for the little heart. Some little pin backs and some coordinating fabrics. This is all your choice. I like using 3 different fabrics. You could use all the same. You could use 2 different ones. You could use more than 3. However much you can jam into your little thimble, that's where you want. But you really don't need that much. Like a 2.5-inch square is plenty of any of these fabrics to do this little pin. I also have a cute little, the cute buttons, and I have some decorative stick pins. As far as tools, I do have a pair of fabric scissors because we are going to be cutting our fabric a little bit. I have some needle nose pliers. I also have some beading wire, some beading pliers that are all used for my jump rings. And most importantly, you need E6000. This is my go-to glue for this project. If you want to use a different one, you could definitely use hot glue for this. I like the E6000 though. So the first step in this is we need to roll up our fabric, and I'm just going to head over to the ironing board because I want to press one of the edges down so it's a nice clean edge at the top of my fabric roll and my thimble. And so I'm going to do that, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I pressed my fabrics at different heights, I guess, because I had 2 2.5-inch squares. One of them I only pressed down maybe 1/4 of an inch. The other one I pressed down about 1/2 an inch. That way when they're in my thimble, I can just keep this height of the roll them up really tight, and they'll be at different heights. And then this one will be my tallest one. So I'm just going to kind of put it about the height that I want it, and I'm going to snip it off at the bottom. And that's going to be my 3 heights for my thimble pin fabrics. This does not need to be like really precise because you're going to jam it in there and it's going to be fine. Okay, to roll these, what I like to do is I like to fold them in half first and then roll from the raw edge. And you're just kind of rolling it over. Now, on this edge right here, I'm going to run just a little E6000. And like I said, you could definitely use hot glue for this. If I could get this. But this works really well. Roll that up. Now, to keep that in place while I'm rolling the others and to let that glue dry a little bit, I'm just going to get a couple binding clips and clip them on. Add binding clips to your list of suggested supplies if you're keeping track. I'm going to clip one right here at the end and one a little further down, just to kind of keep that in place while I'm rolling the other ones. The other thing I like about E6000 is if it does get on something, it easily comes off, but it is great glue. We have one more to go. This is the tiniest one. It might be a little hard to see, but I promise it's right there. This glue comes off easily off your fingers too, which is super nice. All right, so there's our fabrics. I'm going to get one more binding clip just for this other end. Okay, so while those dry a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and get my little heart fastened onto the scissors. You'll notice the scissors have like a little loop on it. Oh, these little things are so tiny. So we're just going to put the jump ring through the loop, and we're going to put our little heart so it hangs on the front of the scissors. And then we're going to close our jump ring. So now we have cute little scissors with heart hanging off. These come together really quickly. So, and obviously that is way too tall for my thimble. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all three of them together. I kind of like hiding the seam a little bit, just kind of in the middle. Just place that in there. Whew, way too tall. And this is, you know, personal taste. So however tall you want it is up to you. I like the height of those two, but that one's still a little tall. I like that. So now we're going to take this E6000 and we're going to squirt a whole bunch in the bottom of our thimble and up the side a little bit. Stick those in. When that glue dries, that's going to be perfect. We're also going to take our scissors, get some glue on it. Stick those in the thimble. And then we're going to take some pins. Again, a little glue on those. And stick those down in the fabric. That's why we want a little glue on them, because we want to make sure that that doesn't come out. Now this glue will also dry clear. Now it's up to you if you want 2 or 3 pins, however you want that to work. And then the last thing we're going to do is, oh wait, 2 things, sorry. Gonna get a little glue on a little button. Let's see, I'm gonna put my button right there too. It's a happy little button. These are the cute little buttons from Lori Holt. Then the last thing we're going to do is just put a little bit of glue on the back of the thimble itself to stick on our pen back. And you want to kind of hold that for just a few seconds just to make sure it's good in place. And this will hold really well once it is dry. Depending on the size of your pen back, you can put it either way. You can put it up and down or a side by side like I have here. You're not going to see it from the front. So side to side works fine. And that's really all there is to it, you guys. Have fun. Fill your thimble with all your favorite things. You could definitely have them coordinate your outfit or coordinate your quilt that you're showing or wherever you want. So that's all there is to it. So hey, let's look at our thimble pen one more time and we'll wrap this up. All right, so one more time, here's our little thimble pin that we made today. Super cute little Sewing Friends accessory gift idea that you can give out. They are super quick and super easy to make and take such little fabric. I mean, 3 2.5 inch squares at the most. So yeah, super quick, super easy gift idea. Make one, make a million, have fun, and until next time, happy stitching.